On this episode of Jeffito's Movie Blog, what will be the top 10 movies at the box office this weekend? How much of a bite will the Meg be able to chomp off? Will it be enough to be number 1, or will Mission Impossible remain the top film for the third weekend in a row? I have my ideas. This is the Box Office Prediction Show, and we're starting right now. Welcome back to Jeffito's Movie Blog. I'm Jeff Malicki, and on this channel I bring you movie news, movie reviews, trailer reaction videos, box office predictions, and so much more. If you love movies as much as I do, hit that subscribe button, and then make sure that you click the little bell notification icon so that you don't miss anything. It's been a while since I've done one of these predictions videos, so let's go ahead and get caught up on the scoreboard in terms of yearly accuracy percentages between myself and 4 expert websites: Box Office Mojo, Box Office Pro, Box Office Profits, and Box Office Report. Box Office Report is in first place with an even 75%. I'm in second place with 68.5%. Box Office Mojo is in third with 60.59%. Box Office Pro is in fourth place with 59.3%. And Box Office Profits is in fifth with a 47.04% accuracy percentage so far this year. Now, I should point out that for the last several weeks, Box Office Pro has only been predicting like the top 5 or 6 movies rather than the top 10. I'm not sure why the change. Maybe they have a new staff person doing it and they feel more comfortable doing a top 5. I have no idea. Hopefully though, they go back and start doing top 10 predictions again. I'm going to keep them on the roster through the end of this year. But if they continue to only do the top 5, I may remove them once this year is up. Not that they know me from Adam, they probably couldn't care less about my little game that I do here, but I'm just saying that I prefer to compare the top 10 predictions because it makes it a little bit more challenging and a bit more interesting rather than trying to guess just the top 5 every week. So we'll see what happens. And with all that out of the way, it's time for my top 10 predictions of the week. At number 10, I have The Equalizer 2. Last weekend it earned $8.75 million. I'm looking at about a 43% drop to come in with $5 million this weekend. At number 9, I have Hotel Transylvania 3 Summer Vacation. Last weekend it earned a touch over $8 million. I'm looking at about a 34.5% drop or so to come in with around $5.25 million this weekend. At number 8, I have Dog Days. This film opened this past Wednesday to try to get a head start on the weekend. I'm looking at around a $5.5 million debut weekend. At number 7, I have Mamma Mia! Here We Go Again. Last weekend it earned a touch over $9 million. Look for about a 39% drop or so to come in around $5.5 million this weekend. At number 6, I have The Spy Who Dumped Me. The new Mila Kunis and Kate McKinnon comedy had a debut of $12.1 million last weekend. It's getting generally positive word of mouth, so I do think that a 44% drop or so is pretty likely. Not a huge drop, but still significant. Look for it to come in around $6.75 million in its second weekend. At number 5, I have Slenderman. The new PG-13 horror film, based on an internet meme and folklore, is opening on around 2,300 screens, and I have a little bit more information about this film in just a minute or two before we wrap up, but I'm expecting around a $9 million opening weekend for this film. At number 4, I have BlacKkKlansman. The new Spike Lee film, based on true events, is opening on about 1,500 screens this weekend. I'm looking at around an $11 million debut. At number 3, I have Christopher Robin. The latest Disney live-action adaptation fell short of many projections last weekend, earning $24.6 million. But it is a charming and delightful film. I'm not expecting a huge drop, probably around 44% or so. Look for Christopher Robin and his pals from the 100 Acre Wood to earn another $13.75 million this weekend. At number 2, I have Mission Impossible Fallout. The latest entry in the Mission Impossible franchise surprised me last weekend when it managed to hold on to the number 1 spot and earn $35 million. That was right in the range of money that I thought it would earn, but again, Christopher Robin disappointed, and while I thought it was going to be a close race, I actually had Christopher Robin up on top. This weekend for Mission Impossible, I don't think it's going to be able to hang on again against the giant shark and Jason Statham. So I have it falling to the number 2 spot with around a 40% drop or so to come in with around $21.25 million. And at number 1, I have The Meg. The last of this summer's big popcorn movies sees Jason Statham battle a giant shark. What's not to love about that? It looks like a big, dumb, stupid, end of summer fun kind of movie where you can shut your brain off for 2 hours, shove popcorn in your face, and enjoy the adventure that's unfolding on the big screen. I'm really looking forward to this one. Even though it probably isn't a good movie, I'm still excited for one last fun popcorn film before we start to head into the fall and start getting more serious Oscar-type movies. I think that Meg will chop off around $22.75 million from the box office in its opening weekend. Now, an interesting note about Slenderman. A lot of theaters in my market, that is the greater Milwaukee market here in southeast Wisconsin, a lot of theaters around here will not be showing Slenderman. This is, of course, in response to the tragedy that happened a few years ago, where some young girls coerced a classmate into the woods and stabbed the classmate repeatedly, leaving her for dead. Kind of in tribute to the Slenderman character, that was their defense. Thankfully, the victim managed to get to safety and survive. The other young girls have been punished, but out of respect for all the parties involved, many theaters here in the greater Milwaukee area, including the chain that I work for, Marcus Theaters, will not be showing the film in this area. I personally believe that this is the right choice. You may have a different opinion, and that's awesome, but we're just going to have to wait and see how much of an impact that will have on the box office. Anyway, so those are my box office predictions for the weekend of August 10th through 12th, 2018. Get your predictions in down below. Let me know what movies you're planning on seeing this weekend. Leave those comments and any other questions or comments about this weekend box office down in the comment section down below, and let's talk movies. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Jeffito's Movie Vlog. You can watch more by clicking right over here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do so right now by clicking that round icon with my picture on it. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and then share it with other movie fans in your life. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, I will see you at the movies. Bye-bye.